Hey everybody, this is Dom. Making a video this time about, well, not just about, but for the accessibility team. Okay, this is actually my second round of making this video because the first round didn't have any audio. Let's hope it works this time. So you may or may not have noticed inside of our Google Drive account in DME Interns Google Drive, there's now an accessibility folder. There has been for a little while, but I updated it today. So this folder has a couple of main subfolders now. One of them is needs remediation, which has this POWMIA folder in it right now. And all the folders that fall under POWMIA are also in here. And then go back, accessibility, there's a remediated folder. It also has a POWMIA folder, and so far only POWMIA 2016 in it. But, let's go back to accessibility. You'll see that inside this folder, POWMIA 2016, there are a number of files in here. And these need to be remediated to the extent that they can be. I think we're going to start for now. If there's a Word document, go ahead and try to convert that to a PDF and then remediate it. Same thing for like a PowerPoint document, go ahead and convert that. But, for a PNG, like a photo file, this is a picture. It's a POWMIA flag. Nothing you can do about that. This zip file doesn't need to be worked on. This right here, high-res poster, don't need that. Thumbs.db, don't need that. So technically, if you see something like this, you could just right-click it and go to remove. Boom. All right, now, if you see something that you want to remediate or assign to a member of your team, my suggestion at this point is to just right-click, click download until it downloads to your computer. I've already downloaded it once, so it's probably gonna. Where it's at? Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. So do that, and then hop into Trello, Trello.com. Try to find your remediation folder. And then, create a card. Wait, was that what it was? Missing man ceremony. Add card. And then go over here. Grab your little file there. Drag it and drop it. And you got missing man ceremony. PDF. And then, add a member to it. Assign it to somebody. Pick somebody who it belongs to and assign it. You may want to go through and clean up here. You've got 47 people. Probably don't do all of them. Maybe decide who needs to be here and who does not. And then just start removing the people that do not need to be in here. I would make that suggestion. But then, I think, and this is something that I came up with during the previous video that I made, one thing that you might want to do after you have downloaded a document is just remove it from here. It's a possibility, because that way you can keep you can have an idea of what still remains to be done within this folder. You guys can look it over, figure it out how you want to deal with it. If you want to do that, removing stuff as you download it, go ahead. But you're gonna want to know what needs to still be done in each folder, because we need each folder remediated. So starting with POWMIA, start with the most recent and work your way back. So here we got 2016. I don't know what happened in 2017 and 2018, but this is what they gave me. 2016, 2015, 2010. Notice up here, we have another one for 2015. I don't know why. Seems to be a duplicate, but you probably want to mix that in here somewhere, but just kind of start working your way back. Okay? Let's see. Yeah, that's about it. So then when you're done remediating it, you move it through the process, move it, completed. By the way, I would get all this old stuff, all these things, move them. I would move them to the archive. Get them out of here, out of your way. Your team needs to have a clean board to work from, so I would get that stuff out of the way. But once it gets all the way through to completed, boom, 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 then once it's ready to go, take it, go to accessibility, put it in remediated, POW MIA. This is the 2016 folder, and drag it and drop it in here. That way, I know that it's complete, and I can update, my folders as well down on my computer. So that's how I think you should do it. If you come up with another way, feel free to let me know. But yeah, like I said, you got to go through, accessibility, needs remediation, POW MIA. Go to start with 2016 and work your way back 2015, and there's another 2015. I don't know why. 2016. Download the document. Consider deleting it afterwards from here. Delete it. Once it's... Oh, there was one other thing. Notice POW MIA, POW MIA 2016. So yeah, you're going to want to, if you're going to do it the way that I proposed, you're going to want to have this documented in some fashion on the card. So notice I have missing the answer. So in the description, I would say POW/MIA. Put some arrows. POW MIA Day 2016. That way, there is some kind of record as the document is moving through the process of where it goes, so that when you go over here to needs remediation or accessibility, and then go to remediated POW MIA, POW MIA 2016, you know to put that document in here. It goes POW MIA, POW MIA 2016, POW MIA, POW MIA 2016. That way you know where to put it after the fact. So, yeah, I think that's about it. If you have questions, let me know. Otherwise, you guys can get started. Oh, yeah, I did say it. I'm pretty sure I said this, but one last thing. Just to double check that I made this clear. If you see Word documents, like I said, convert those to PDF and then start working on them. I don't know for sure that that's what my boss wants, but since he's not in right now, that's what we're going to have to do. So go ahead and convert those to PDF and start working on remediating them. Same thing for like a PowerPoint, because sometimes I use a PowerPoint as like a presentation, and so if you can convert that to a PDF as well, and then start remediating that as well, then go ahead. So not just PDFs, go ahead and convert these Word documents and PowerPoint documents to PDF, and yeah. So hopefully that helps. Let me know if you have questions. Thanks.